and I were on our way to one of those bonus peaks that we would often do late in the afternoon when we had a few extra hours. We made our way back to Gorham and headed east on Route 110, past Nash Stream Road on the left, past Mill Road on the right. Took a right on White Mountain National Forest recreational area sign. South Pond continued a mile or so in, past an open, closed at 8 o'clock iron gate. It was 2:47 when we arrived at the small state park on South Pond. The attendant offered us a parking spot after Ed displayed his brand new Mount Washington National Forest parking permit. A few families were splashing about on the inviting water. The grounds and water looked so clean and fresh, the white sand. Ed and I looked at each other knowing that if time permits, we might accidentally fall in after returning. The Kilkenny Ridge Trail sign was located on the far side of the picnic area. It read Devil's Hop Yard 0.7, Rogers Ledge 4.1. A lot of miles considering that we were starting so late, so we determined to march up at a double time pace. The trail continues level, following the east edge of South Pond. Crystal clear clean water, tree line, completely unspoiled, undeveloped, natural. The trail continues straight ahead, now following the inlet brook. Lots of clear water rushing down in a 10-foot wide path. Ed and I pushed ourselves easily up the near-level trail. A pair of heavy truncheons crossed the brook. The bright yellow blazes were widely scattered. They weren't required with the easily visible, smooth footpath. We marched aggressively over a second stream crossing, 2 long steps. The well-beaten path passed through a spruce forest, unusually wide open, large trees widely spaced. We reached 2,740 feet elevation at 4:30 and set a goal of reaching the summit by 5. Soft, well-trod trail cutting through a sea of ferns for hundreds of feet on each side of the trail, about 18 inches tall, mature white and silver birch trees. The entire length of the trail was easy to follow. We reached the summit with 15 minutes to spare. We quickly scampered down 15 feet onto the top of a long, flat ledge, perhaps 8 feet wide and about 150 feet long. A tall cliff, straight down, large talus rocks below. A welcome breeze quickly dried our clothing and just as quickly cooled us down. It made it feel high, unnervingly so. I encouraged Ed to use extra caution as we sat a foot away from the edge to eat our peanut butter sandwich. Each of us had a camera. First, a few snapshots. The smokestack of the Berlin paper plant rose in the distance behind the shoulder of the dual cone in the foreground. A single turkey vulture sailed by at about eye level. It glided effortlessly down into the valley below. It looked like an eagle to us. Ed started to cool off as we posed for one photograph after another, each one with his characteristic big smile. It is easy to smile on a day like this, on a spot like this. A jonco darted quickly between us during this time. I would have been glad to stay here till sundown. Ed had to pry me off the summit. The breeze had cooled me down too, and I felt like I was walking in a large refrigerated meat locker. As usual, the time passed quickly. We decided to scamper down the hill at 5:30. We again set an aggressive goal of reaching Ed's truck by 7 o'clock. We knew that we both had a long drive home to our wives. We passed over the 2 bridge crossings, much clear white water slipping over the rocks. We reached the edge of Salt Pond at 6:45, and still going strong. We reached Ed's truck with 7 minutes to spare. "Good going," we exclaimed. The heat of the day had passed, leaving cool, crisp air. We were in good spirits. A second quick stop at McDonald's for takeout. Ed dropped me off at the Mall of New Hampshire in Manchester at 9:45. Later than usual, but well worth it.